Hey guys, it's Mrs. Hill. This is your screen recording for your science lesson for Thursday, May 21st, 2020. So, if you tuned in yesterday, you know we are studying about life cycles of animals and how animals make more of themselves. If you need translated instructions, you could go to your own slides and find those there. We are going to learn about how animal babies look like their parents, which is what we focused on a lot yesterday, and the life cycles of butterflies and frogs. Let's go over some vocabulary today. So if you do this in your own slides, if you click on this vocabulary right here, it takes you right to the vocabulary words. Now, if you're doing this, if you go back through and do this on your own, obviously you can click on the speaker button to listen to the words. But since I'm doing this recording, I'm going to say it for you. So this is a word that we've talked about many, many times through our science and our reading lessons. The word is compare. So when you compare, you find the similarities and differences between two things. Like, look at these fish. First of all, they are both fish. That's something that's similar or the same. But a difference I see is that this fish on the left is a lot bigger than this fish on the right. Another vocabulary word is a fact. Something else we've also talked a lot about when we've talked about opinions, right? So whereas opinions are someone's thoughts or feeling, facts are something real, information you learn about something real. Life cycle. That is the stages a living thing goes through during its life. So if we're looking at people, you have when they're before birth, okay, so when you're in your mommy's tummy, okay, and then when you're a baby, then you're a child, maybe then a teenager or adolescent, and then you become an adult. And animals go through those life cycles also. Here's the life cycle of a butterfly. And actually, if you've tuned into one of my read-alouds, which I'll go ahead and attach a link under the YouTube in the comments so that you can go read that book if you'd like to. But it's called From Caterpillar to Butterfly, I believe. And it goes through the life cycle of a butterfly. So it starts here as the egg, turns into a caterpillar, then a chrysalis, and then it comes out of its cocoon and it's an adult butterfly. We also have the life cycle here of a frog. Remember, all animals go through this life cycle, but they're just showing the butterfly and the frog. So frogs start as eggs, embryos, they become tadpoles. Here you see they have no legs. Then it looks like they become a tadpole with 2 legs, a tadpole with 4 legs, and then finally an adult frog. We talked a little bit about the word offspring yesterday. Offspring are the children or the young of a type of animal, including people. All right, so here's a mother and her offspring or her child, okay, and you see the same is true with the animals. All right, so let's go back to, since today is day 2, I'm going to skip through all of the day 1 slides over here on the side. Here we go. So here is our day 2 lesson. Now, just like yesterday, we are going to go to BookFlix. So if you're doing this on your own, you'd go to BookFlix. It has all of the information right here. But since you're doing it with me right now, I'm going to go ahead and take you to it and go through the assignment.
We've been waiting for wings, fly, fly, fly. Butterfly wings, head for the sky. Then fly away, back home to the fields. Their eggs to lay. Fly, fly, fly. Waiting for wings, oh, fly, fly, fly. Out in the fields, eggs are hidden from view. Clinging to leaves with butterfly glue. they creeping at you. Each one knows what it must do. Hey. We've been waiting for wings, fly, fly, fly. Butterfly wings, head for the sky. Then fly away, back home to the fields. They have eggs to lay. Fly, 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 waiting for wings, oh, fly, fly, fly. Find a place where winds don't blow. Then make a case in which to grow. Caterpillar changes now begin. Body and wings take shape within. When it's time, each case is torn. Whoa. Wings unfold, new butterflies are born. Whoa, whoa, whoa. They pump their wings, get ready to fly. Then happy butterflies head for the sky, looking for flowers with nectar to eat. They catch a whiff of something sweet. They follow that fragrant scent of perfume until they find our garden in bloom. We've been waiting for wings, fly, fly, fly. Butterfly wings, head for the sky. Then fly away, back home to the fields. They have eggs to lay. Fly, 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 waiting for wings, oh, fly, fly, fly. We watch them circle, land on their feet, unroll their tongues and begin to eat. They dip and sip, then fly away. Back home to the fields, they have eggs to lay. We've been waiting for wings, fly, fly, fly. Butterfly wings, head for the sky. Then fly away, back home to the fields. They have eggs to lay. Fly, 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 waiting for wings, oh, fly, fly, fly. We've been waiting for wings, fly, fly, fly. Butterfly wings, oh, head for the sky. Then fly away, back home to the fields. They have eggs to lay. Fly, 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 waiting for wings, oh, fly, fly, fly.
Listen to the read along for butterflies.
Butterflies are insects. Butterflies hatch from eggs. They begin life as caterpillars. Caterpillars eat leaves all day long. They grow quickly. Caterpillars outgrow their skin and shed it many times. A full-grown caterpillar forms a shell around its body. It is called a chrysalis. Its body changes inside the chrysalis. The caterpillar becomes a butterfly. Soon the butterfly pushes out of the chrysalis. It waits for its wet wings to dry. Then it can fly. Butterflies have a narrow body and 4 wings. Tiny colored scales cover each wing. They form patterns. Some butterflies are brown or gray. They can look like leaves. Some butterflies have bright colors. Bright colors show birds a butterfly is bad to eat. Butterflies eat nectar from flowers. Nectar gives them energy for flying. Butterflies use their antennas to smell. This is how they find nectar. All insects have 6 legs. Butterflies can taste nectar with the tips of their legs. Butterflies have a mouth shaped like a straw. They drink nectar through it. Butterflies lay eggs on leaves. They make a sticky liquid that holds the eggs to the leaves. Soon, new caterpillars will hatch from the eggs.
All right, now that we've listened to the song and read the book, this is slide 14. So this is where you are going to do your first assignment for your science lesson for today. So it says to drag and place the correct picture in the box. So along the right-hand side here, you see 4 pictures. 1, 2, 3, 4. So you're going to put the life cycle of the butterfly in order. You're just going to drag the picture. For instance, I'll do the first one for you. The butterfly starts as an egg. So we're going to put the eggs right there. So you go ahead and do the other 3 pictures. And the other slide you're going to do is on slide 16. And I made a note about this of what 2 slides you need to go back in. And on slide 16, it says below type your answer. What is one fact you learned about the butterfly life cycle? Now remember, it has to be a fact. Don't tell me your opinion about butterflies. Like, I think butterflies are pretty. I agree with you. I think that too, but that's our opinion, right? We need a fact, something we learned from the text about the book, and or something we learned from the text about butterflies. You can always go back to slide 13, which has the books that you can click in yourself and reread, okay? And your last slide here for today is slide 17, and it just has your notes for what is expected of you today. So slide 14, you're going to move the pictures to complete the life cycle, and slide 16, you're going to type a fact about butterflies.